Welcome to the Property Podcast, where great minds in real estate get together.
I'm delighted today to be joined by Arnaud Barray, Managing Director of AB Private Office and founder of the prestigious Millionaires Club GVA based in Geneva. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you, Angelina, for having me.
Alrighty, so I'd like to go straight to the point. How did you manage to become a self-made millionaire at the age of 32?
Wow, you know a lot about me already. It's true that, yes, I have some media exposure. I started my career in private banking and in the field of family offices here in Geneva. Yeah, in summer 28, this is when my life has changed. I went from an employee to an entrepreneur, and it was not 100% the plan, but the way it happened was, meant to be. It was the right time for me. And I just had a message from a former, let's say, client of a private bank. And this is a bank where I was working before. And he just sent me a message saying, "What are you up to these days?" And, we started chatting. And at the end, he became the first client of my family office.
Wow, impressive. And so tell me, what is your secret to success?
I guess is to be open to something that was not planned, but also it's preparation. So it's a mix of being open, but also you have to prepare yourself. The way you prepare yourself is, for example, deliver the best service possible to your clients or whoever you work with, because this client, I was not planning to have him as a client. I just gave him an amazing service in the past and he just remembered me. So I guess it's a mix of, preparation and being open to something new.
That's interesting. And as a result, it will bring you client retention over time, I believe.
Yes, exactly. You need to be agile in this world because it's moving very fast. So this capacity to be agile and to adapt, it's very key to success.
Totally agree. And so what's the idea behind the Millionaire Club GVA?
Yeah, so GVA obviously is for Geneva. This idea, I always thought and knew that networking was very important and key to success. And so I always took a lot of time to meet new people, network. I went on many lunches for years with many people. I even created an app. It's called the Tinder for Business. So you can look who is around you for lunch and you can have a lunch with that person. So it was very fun. So I always liked networking. And also I set myself the goal at the age of 20 to become a millionaire at age 30. And when I managed to reach this goal at age 32, I thought, why not create a club? Because I like networking for millionaires in Geneva. And so what I did, I took my phone and I called some friends who are millionaires and I told them, hey, why not having lunch together? And little by little, we grew the community to over 100 members right now. So I want to keep it not too big, to keep the quality and the exclusivity.
Exactly, exclusive. I was about to say. That is great. And what is the minimum? Like, what is your net worth minimum?
Yes, so like the name says, it's 1 million. I think it's the objective of many people. So I think it's a nice cap, let's say. So 1 million is the minimum.
Okay. Will you raise the cap in future, like 5 millions and up?
So I forgot to say it's Swiss francs. So we are in Switzerland. So the currency is very strong here. So it's 1 million Swiss francs equivalent. Yeah, in the future, why not create something even more exclusive? But I'm not sure yet because I also want to make sure that I don't forget anyone along the way. I want to make sure that everybody feels also welcome and nobody feels discouraged if they didn't reach that milestone. So I don't know yet. I want to keep it also open to share experiences with everybody, and everybody must feel welcome as well.
I totally understand. You want to be able to give room to the emerging millionaires that maybe today they have 1 million, tomorrow they're going to have 100 millions, and you don't want to cut ties with these people.
In my education as well, everybody is important. It doesn't matter the size of your portfolio. For me, everybody is the same and important.
That is very humbling. So what are your company's core values?
Wow, it's a nice transition. Like I said, like everybody is important. So I don't want to make anyone feel, that I am better, or on the other side, you shouldn't feel like you are less than anybody. Also, you need to keep that confidence that if someone else has done it, you can do it as well. So I think this is a value to be driven and ambitious, but also, like we said, humility. I think we spoke about that just before. Yeah. Remember that, you can lose what you have and that you can always learn. I mean, there is always room for improvement. So to stay humble will lead you to success, because when you are humble, you are open. And we talked about openness as well. You are open to change and to learn and to grow.
That's great to hear. So tell us about one of your biggest struggles and how you overcame that challenge.
It's hard to pick one, to be honest, because behind every great stories are, it's like the icebergs and the tip of the iceberg.
Huh?
This is exactly what it is. You see the top right now, everybody sees it, but beneath it's much bigger, right? And in my life, it's no exception. To give you a few examples, which are crazy. Depression, cancer. I got a cancer.
Wow.
Like at the age of, it was 4 years ago, so I was 35. I had to battle with cancer and chemotherapy. What else happened to me? I think it's already two big things, but I mean, you will have setbacks, you will have difficulties, you will have doubts, you will have people making fun of you, telling you you're not able to. So you have to face all of this as an entrepreneur. And if you have some goals, you will make some people not liking you, I guess.
With success comes envy, comes disappointment from people that didn't expect you to grow so much, to be bigger than. But with that comes also satisfaction, your own personal goal achieved within your time frame. And this is a quite impressive story, and I really admire you going through so much. And even though you had cancer, you managed to keep on going, to keep on getting bigger and having a lot of exposure. Because I was looking you up, and I found a lot of articles about you and your background. This is how I learned about you, and I'm very impressed.
Thank you, Angelina.
Of course. So, what piece of advice would you give to the youngest entrepreneurs out there?
First, to have a dream, like to not be afraid to have dreams and not think this is only for other people. I mean, I think this is my first advice. And the second, to never be discouraged. I mean, things can take time. Also, we forget in the success stories, the time, when I set my goal, I was 20. When I reached it, I was 32. So it's 12 years of work. You have to work for it, for your goals. And every day you build step by step what you want to achieve. But it's a work of many years and decades. So this is my advice. Don't overestimate what you can achieve in a small time. Yeah, you know the saying, sometimes I say it wrong, but sometimes we underestimate what we can do in the long term. So don't worry, you can set goals for the short term, mid-term and long term, but the long terms are the important one.
Brilliant. So what major shifts are you seeing in the real estate industry?
Well, actually, real estate is how I made my wealth, to be honest. Real estate, I'm a kind of a banker, let's say, as well, as a family office director. And in the portfolio of clients, most of the assets, usually it's real estate. It's a big part of a portfolio. And in my case, it's the same as well. I think in real estate, it's also about networking. And this is crazy. Sometimes you don't realize, but if you want to make good deals, it's about people. And you have to talk to people. You have to visit places. You have to be interested, be curious. And sometimes you get the best deal just by talking to people. And sometimes also it takes time from the first meeting to actually the actual transaction. So this is what happened to me as well. Being patient, it's an important quality for a good investor. This is what I can share for now.
So I hear that networking is key in everything that you do, business-wise.
At least for me, because it's kind of a passion and also my genius zone. I like this term because I have a coach who explained to me what is your genius zone, and your genius zone is more than a skill, because a skill, you're very good at it, but at the end you get tired of doing it, you know? And a
Yeah.
genius zone, you do what you do because you love it and you even get energy doing it. So for me, this is what I love. Even sharing this with you, you know, I get excited, even though I think you're in the US, I'm in Europe. So I
Yeah.
had a long day, a very long day. I didn't eat actually. It's very late in Europe, but you know, I get excited because we are speaking about entrepreneurship and networking, and yeah, it's nice.
So what metric are you most focused on improving right now?
Yeah, my way is so unconventional that maybe I should be better in, you know, everything to do with the laws, learning like some specificities, like being an expert in real estate can help me, I think, because I'm not an expert. I know the basics and I just try to buy under market price. This is my only strategy, you know. So I guess I will need to have like a mentor or study it more to make more and better deals.
I will guess you also need some more time in your plate because you juggle so many things. Great. So how do you deal with high net worth clients and ultra high net worth clients? Do you use the same approach?
These people usually, it's very rare that you are direct with them. So when I think of my biggest clients, at least in real estate right now, I'm working with actually an expert in real estate. Like I was saying before, I'm not an expert, but I'm working with an expert in the market and he's managing these really, really big clients. And especially one that wants to invest every year huge amounts of money. And my role is to find good deals for them. So yeah, I'm not the expert, but I'm working with an expert
Okay.
who has his own clients. So I have direct clients as well, but usually high and especially ultra high, they have many people around them. So usually you work with one of his expert and advisor.
So it's a more of an indirect approach with ultra high net worth. What about the high net worths? Do you still have access or?
Yes, exactly.
Approachable?
So
Okay.
when it's, you know, ultra high net worth, from what I know, it's wealth above 40 million usually. And they become ultra high, and below it's high net worth individuals. Yes. So high net worth individuals, usually I work directly with them, but ultra high and billionaires, usually they have people around them and I work with these people.
Interesting. So how soon are you planning to become a self-made billionaire? How many years from now?
You know, I prefer to be honest. I don't want to make people, say false promises, but to be honest, it's not one of my goal. So maybe I
Oh,
will disappoint some people. Like I said before, I had a cancer and also I have 4 small children. So I'm a big family guy as well. You know, life is going by fast. You know, it's not my priority right now. I've reached some goals I wanted to reach. I'm very happy. And now also I want to enjoy the present and have quality time. Yeah, for myself and for my family and even for my client. I want to give them quality work.
that is a very amazing answer. I was going to ask you, where do you see yourself 10 years from now? But I think you very well explained that you live in the present, and that's enough for me.
And this is something that was not the case at all for me before. And maybe this is why I got the cancer, because I was so stressed because of my goals and I was so driven that now because I was always in the future, okay, what will I do? Yeah, always pushing myself. Yeah. Now I have a different approach. I want to enjoy the now and be happy.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for your time. And thank you for this interview. It was amazing because you're very down to earth. You're up there, but you're also down to earth. So that is your competitive advantage. When people get to
Thank
know
you.
you, when people talk to you, clearly you're a little bit like, how can I say, threatening when I'm reading about your success, your everything that you've done at such a fast pace. I'm impressed. But at the same time, you have that part of you that is just amazing because you lived certain experiences in life that brought you there. So yeah, that is great to hear.